Of course they did. Frickin' course they did. Well, it's been a couple days since I've touched Dr. Mario World. If you couldn't possibly tell. Any stars? How do I get stars? Do I just... Oh, that's just for clearing levels. During an event. So, I was just in this game and chill mood where I did not know what the heck I wanted to do. It's just a little... I really wanted to do recording this weekend, but I'm pretty well caught up with Celeste. And I wasn't really feeling too up to talking about much else at the moment. I know I got like PvP Pokemon Go stuff to record, but that was just not in my mindset at that particular time. So, I don't know. There was this house that I saw on the way up to work, and I decided just for the heck of it, just to YOLO and all that, I would, for the first time pretty much ever in my entire life, make a phone call requesting about a house. However, the guy really seemed to want me gone off the line ASAP. So it wasn't really a good opportunity to try to get familiar with how to shop for a house. But at least I can say I can try. And then I just noticed that I was talking to myself a whole lot after that phone call. And it's like, hey, I guess I'm in the mood to commentate now. Oh, great, they got stupid viruses hiding in the blocks. I can tell already. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this game and chill for y'all right at this moment. I have been like wanting to move out for a while, but like just got so caught up in the routine of everything. I really like haven't done anything to really progress it, and don't really know where to start. Part of it is like I was hoping I would have a better job that actually paid more before I tried to move out, but it is what it is. And unfortunately, this game's like already getting to the point where kind of hard to mindlessly do it. So maybe this will be going out off the Game and Chill rotation sooner than I thought, which honestly is a-okay with me because I've been trying to figure out how to clear some space on my phone. I have like 4 games now. Pokemon Go is not going anywhere. FE Hero is just way too significant for me to want to get rid of. Leaving me a bit on the questionable side of what to do with that remaining space. Guess I could work on starting to build up this combo. I'm gonna learn from last time and not like end up all the way here. Oh yeah, when I finish up this level, I'm gonna jump over to Pokemon Go real quick because there's something I really want to talk about there. In fact, maybe I'll just throw a clip somewhere soon about what I did manage to capture live, because I had the most insane night in Pokemon Go pretty much ever. Alright, so what do they want to do here? I know I can like do that to get a combo going, but then still got these blocks to worry about. Then I know there's a virus hiding somewhere underneath. Man, I was hoping I could find that last frickin', of course. Oh hey! That worked out rather conveniently. I was able to get that, get this, and we're good to go. So yeah, apparently they added new characters into this game. There's freaking Dr. Babies. Don't ask me how they got their medical degree. In this world, Dr. Mario, you just don't know anymore. Yes, I got that memo already. Huh. Oh, I did clear those levels, I just didn't get 3 stars on them. know what? I said I was going to hop over to Pokemon Go and just showcase how insane my luck was. Yesterday was pretty much the luckiest day I ever had in Pokemon Go. Starting off with I got a shiny right in the morning, but man, the evening after work that I just was walking around, as I was saying, walking around, it's nuts, you could probably see already. This was the shiny I got this morning, which means everything after that was all luck. This hatching out of an egg, not really too concerned with their teens anymore, but it's always one of the better things to get out of a 10-kilometer egg. Got myself a shiny Sentret. And this Yama's not too special, but I figured I'd showcase it anyways because it looks like it would... I have to double check. It seems like it'd be perfect for PvP, but I think the exact IV set for the best Yama in Great League is actually 14 in those two stats and not 15 like I have. It's not too big. Got this in a raid. But the thing was, I was able to silver pinap it, so got 20 Larvitar candies from one thing, and that's not even the end of the glorious Larvitar luck. I also did a Weavile raid, cause like, sure I could have done Legendary Beast, but by the time I got to the college where I was walking, those raids already started. So I wasn't able to find a group, because like, it's a good area you're pretty much guaranteed to do a raid, but you have to get there before the raid egg hatches. Which I guess is a little unfortunate with how things are going this week, where the eggs actually hatch sooner but last longer. Makes that a little bit harder for me, but I guess like if you had a raid group, which technically I do, I just haven't played in that area a while, that wouldn't be much of an issue. But yeah, I hatched an unknown out of an egg. And actually, this is my first unknown that I've caught in the wild myself. I'll pull up my Pokedex real quick. I do have unknowns, but they were all from trades. Your location is unknown, Mr. Unknown. There we go. Yeah, got a lucky, which I guess I can show later. Got this W from a trade from Yoshi Gamer Girl when I was over in PAX East. And now I hatched this R unknown. I think it only says that I've seen 4 unknowns because there was one time someone put one in a gym. I'm not sure why I even pulled out the Pokedex when I can just like type in unknown and get everything there. A Lucky was pretty much a trade that we did on Community Day. I trade her a Corsola, and the person I was trading with gave me this unknown in exchange, and it turned out lucky. I already kind of said the story with the W unknown. I was so excited to finally catch unknowns at PAX East because they were there last year, and of course they were not. But I did get an unknown out of that exchange after all. I found a second shiny Apom just clicking Johto Pokemon. Got 2 Shadow Larvitars, and while I was catching the one, I used like Pokeball Plus and caught this Sentret like in the background, and I didn't even notice until I got there. I also had like a friend from someone that I made Pokemon Go friends with up in PAX East. They must be visiting Japan or something because they keep sending me gifts from Japan, so I've been trying to get 7-kilometer eggs, even though it's mostly ideal to wait until next week as I'm recording this because the regionals don't start hatching out eggs until next week. This week is the week where unknowns come out 10-kilometer eggs, but I still want like these out-of-state Japan Pokemon to trade if nothing else, so I've been going for it anyways. I got my unknown. The funny thing, I think it was like in the 2nd or 3rd 10-kilometer egg I hatched. So, like only to add on to the whole, this day has been stupidly lucky. I don't think I'm ever gonna get luck this well ever again. And And I guess that's it. Got a Shadow Dratini, got another Shadow Larvitar. Lots of good stuff in the world of Pokemon Go. Hell yeah, the car saga.
Ready, go!
Oh, freaking excited yet dreading to talk about the car saga. So, the good news. I have my car, and I'm driving it around. All is well there. The bad news, they were not able to fix anything. The car is functional because the thing that's making the engine light come on isn't major. But it's still frustrating, complicated and frustrating, nevertheless. I think I'm gonna have to get to the point of trading in for a new car, which sucks because it feels like I haven't had this car that long. It probably has been a while, like a couple years. And like I bought it from my parents. I did actually pay money for it, paying my own insurance and all that. But I technically didn't go to the dealer to get it, and I'm dreading that. I guess the one thing would be nice though if I could, probably won't be able to afford it, but it'd be nice if I could get a car that had like the whole Bluetooth thing that cars seem to have these days, where you can just like tell your car, hey, I have a phone connected, have it play music. Why don't I use the car buttons to like swap between song and song? That would be a luxury, flat out luxury. I'd love to see it happen. So, yeah. So now I got 3 things boggling my mind I'm jumping back and forth between. This phone, because the phone's functional, but I never gotten used to Apple phones. For example, it probably records better than anything I've had with Android. That's a funky coincidence. I start talking about my phone, and my phone does the annoying things about my phone, and my phone does something annoying. On top of just being a pain to edit around, it also is a pain to actually get footage off my phone, because Apple has to think like, oh no, you can't just plug your phone into your computer and get the stuff and call it a day. You gotta go for all of our apps. Or find a third-party app to do it. So lately I've been getting the footage off my phone for Game & Chill by actually uploading the raw files to YouTube, downloading it, and then editing and working it into something renderable. It's a pain. And I'd rather not deal with it anymore, but that alone's not enough to deter me away from just bearing with the phone I have until it dies. Trust me, I know from past experience. It's also not the latest iPhone, and unfortunately, like, I thought I was being smart, buying an older phone to save some money, but of course, I got the generation of iPhone that doesn't have the headphone jack, and you have to buy like 30 accessories just to make it function properly. Unless you use like Apple brand stuff that costs like an arm and a leg. At least it records nice, but then again, my old phone was like at least 5 years old before I got this one. So it probably is like a rock. If you see the arrows on top of this stage, that means the virus will keep on coming. Oh, fantastic. I wonder what the gimmick's gonna be. See those arrows on the top of the stage? On stages like this, the longer it plays, the less space you... Oh my god, it is freaking... I'll just say like the first mode, because I don't know if it'd be accurate to say it's like Candy Crush. Okay, so... I think that assistant I had actually screwed me over? Oh, we'll see. Maybe I can still salvage something. I think I botched it pretty dang hard. Unless... But then I don't really got anything to do with this. Kinda hoping there's no viruses hiding underneath that. Wait, is that thing with the viruses pushing up based on time? Or is it based on... resources? Okay, I don't even know where to put this. Maybe here's good. Anything... life. Wasn't there other thing about life I want to talk about? No, I guess I was just rambling about my iPhone. How I need to get off the Apple brand. But something tells me that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Right. Guess I'll match this up. Put you over here. Hope to get some sort of nice combo going. I'm not really gonna spark any magic if I keep going like this. I think if I do like combo like that, might be able to get something going. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Those blocks are gonna screw me over big time, because this is based on a timer. Not like per motion. Making this even worse to actually do while moving. Please, Bowser. Oh my god, Bowser, I was hoping you at least get rid of the troublesome viruses. I am bonering. I tried to make some changes to make that PG, but it just sounded worse the more I made the notions. So here I am, being all bone and older. Bone alone, gonna die alone. Bone alone. It's not a good day to try to play this video game. I think that's a sign to stop. I don't think I ever got to the point of running out of stamina. Something tells me I'm not gonna have this game going long enough for running out of stamina. Oh yeah, versus, but more importantly, I have not really shown off Pokémon Masters too much. I did do a Jackie K Tries recording of it, but I just don't know. I wasn't too happy with the commentary for it. So I think I'm just gonna... maybe someday when I have time to spare. Or enough time to spare. What's it with all these games needing to download stuff lately? As I was saying though, maybe someday I'll sit down and just edit the highlights out of that. But I feel like most of my jokes were just referencing like the dialogue that the characters were making and all that. But I guess I can at least show you what Pokémon Masters looks like in gameplay. You just might have to not mind me because I'll probably be ignoring the dialogue. I guess that's the other thing, like I kind of want to take in the game for myself and not miss out on any dialogue. And this game is a lot more story driven than I thought it would be. Or at least like have to find... I've yet to really find too many of the non-story elements. I think this counts as one of them though. So essentially like how Pokemon works. And I haven't played enough of the game yet to really get enough of the types to actually work against these guys. I guess that's the other issue at hand. Do I have enough to actually do anything with you? No. I could play more in the main story, but I don't... Only because I promised I'm gonna just go back to one of these older chapters and just show what a battle looks like. But after that, I think we might just... may not actually really do anything with the game. I also noticed I didn't prearrange my team to match up with the recommended types. So this is gonna be a mess. At least I have a type that matches up. Oh yeah, I also have auto on because I figured out the secret to grinding. Okay, so this looks like it's gonna be simple so far. Essentially, you have this bar on the bottom that acts as your energy, and you can do moves based on that energy. That's about the basics of what I figured out with it. And you also like to have moves that match up with the character's weakness. And you want to take them out fast, otherwise they can do super moves. But you have a super move as well, called these sync moves. They're just like a combination between Mega and Z moves. They basically, like, for Pokemon that have Mega evolutions, they put it as a Z move, and for Pokemon that have Z moves, they just made more Z moves that honestly sound a little bit more generic than the others. And I at least showed it off like I promised. And I guess there's also the gacha element to it. And there's also a lot of character customization that I'm just passing by real fast, but just so I can say I do it. You go over Trisha here, and she pretty much lets you get new characters based on the gems. What I don't like about this game is, even if you have gems from playing the game, you still have to, special bonuses like these daily discounts and that, you still have to actually pay money in order to get it. FE Heroes, as long as you stockpile enough orbs, you can do pretty much. Granted, FE Hero doesn't have these options, but I just think it's kind of cheap to make you pay for it. Why does Clay have a Politoed? He definitely doesn't have that in his games. And we'll do one more, especially because I don't even know if I'm gonna hold on to this. I have a link to my Nintendo account, so I can always delete it and come back to it later. It's just a little hard to figure out where this game would fit, because some of the battles got way too intense, to the point where it made for hard to commentate while I'm playing. At the same time though, what was I saying, like, commentary is good. It's hard to find good moments to commentate it, but it's also too simple to enjoy on my own time. So and my phone's kind of running out of space because, like, I got the 32GB phone instead of the, or I think it was, I got the smaller iPhone because I didn't think I needed it. Partly because I think I was gonna get, haven't I already got her already? Yeah, I was gonna get a tablet. My original recording setup was gonna be like getting a new phone and then getting a tablet to complement it. But I ended up just getting the phone and not being happy with it. Okay, I definitely got Bugsy already, and this is what happens if you get someone you already have I guess. You get like a level up to their sync move? That's pretty cool, I suppose. Haven't really had a need to use bug types quite yet, so maybe that'll work out in the future. Oh wow, this is running a bit long. It's fine, I talked about the car saga, I talked about the game, why I haven't done Pokemon Masters too often in Game & Chill, talked about my lucky shinies, talked about why this phone freaking sucks. I mean, to be fair, I got enough gems that I could go trying to get blue some more. Let me see how many gems that actually is. It's 1,000, but as I was saying, I think I got my phone pulled up, got everything I want to do. Haven't really, I kind of been ignoring my mobile games in general the past day. Minus Pokemon Go, because honestly that's probably more of a lifestyle than a game at this point. Can you blame me? Like, I never really walked at all before Pokemon Go. So it just seems only fair to keep it on there and actually be able to... I forgot that they added an achievement system for some reason. Like, it confuses me why it's a thing, but alas, it's a thing. I'm gonna backpedal because I forgot my train of thought again, but I can just feel like I can get in the zone a bit easier with this game than Pokémon Masters. So I think I might actually just go back to doing this game a bit more. If I someday make enough progress in Pokémon Masters to actually be able to do it smoothly, maybe I'll do it more then. I'm sorry, I'm stalling for time because I feel like there's gotta be something else that feels like it's been so long since I've last done a Game and Chill that I'm forgetting to talk about something. So I'll probably do a couple tap battles then end it off there. So this is gonna be an interesting weekend. Like, that's the other thing, my driver's license is gonna expire soon. And since my passport card expires this year as well, I figure I'm just gonna get an enhanced license because Real ID is apparently a thing now in New York State. So if I'm gonna get a Real ID, I might, like, since I gotta buy a passport card anyways for trips up to Canada Bravo, might as well just buy an enhanced ID so I only have to worry about having one card. And it seems like it'll work out. I was gonna do it this week, but I kinda got overwhelmed by things, which was nice. I was actually able to spend the Thursday that I would have gone trying to rush to the DMV after work, organizing all the paperwork I needed to get the enhanced driver's license, so it worked out. And I could just go tomorrow. It doesn't expire until... my license doesn't expire until my birthday, which is it's still a bit more than a month away. So I definitely have plenty of time to take care of it. Just a matter of getting it taken care of. And I think, like, I'm gonna try to knock out a few more life things. Maybe like look into applying for one of the graphic design jobs that I saved after finding it last weekend on the job searching sites I use. There's definitely all that to do. So I think, like, after I'm done recording, I'll look into getting some life stuff done like that. It'd be nice to try to get a bunch of recordings done while not all my family is home, and then, like, spend the afternoon either taking care of life stuff like the job searching, or if family needs help around the house, help them out with that. Get as much done today as possible, so Sunday when the Turtwig Community Day comes around, I can do that. And it's gonna be interesting. I'll save talking about my thoughts for Turtwig Community Day too much since I'll probably do a separate recording on the Turtwig podcast retrospective. And you'll probably see that before this Game and Chill comes out anyways. But I do want to say, I am curious to see how this earlier time frame works out. Cause on paper, this 11 to 1 time frame sound like it would work out so much better than the whole 4 to 7 range that I was working with before. Mostly because, like, because they live with my family still, we sometimes like to have dinner together, and 4 to 7 just really doesn't work out with that time frame. So on paper, 11 to 1 sounds so good, but now that I'm actually having a community where I have to do it at that particular time frame, I'm kind of wondering if that's still going to be the case, because it does kind of break up in the middle of the day, so I kind of get why naysayers were saying what they were saying before. I still want to give it a shot, because in my head, like, you get up in the morning, take care of things, and you're already out, you can do community day, get done with community day and come home. I'm a little nervous that it's not going to work out, but I get the feeling it will. The other thing of issue is I haven't really figured out where I want to go for Churchway Community Day yet. The place that I usually go for Community Day hasn't really worked out as well as I like the past couple times, so I was trying to think of ways to spice it up. I could go to that place I was talking about earlier. That's at the college that's along the way home from where I work at work. But the thing is, I work so far away from home, that'd probably be like an hour drive to get up there on a weekend. So I only want to go up that far for a really good spawn. And I don't think, considering I already got like 2 lucky growth tiles lined up ready to evolve for Community Day, I don't think that going all the way up to Buffalo, making like at least a half-hour commute, if not more like a 40-minute to an hour commute, wouldn't really work out for me in particular. So that's my first world dilemma. It actually helps to have a quote-unquote first world dilemma to give you a little bit of distraction from some of the more stressful things in life. And I think that's all I really want to talk about, so I'm so glad I was actually able to get back into tap battles. This was definitely something I haven't done in a while. Yeah, this is the thing, I really want Pokémon Masters to work in this whole game and chill format, but it just doesn't seem to be working out. Like I said, I think maybe if I get characters more leveled up, I'll be able to just grind out certain features a bit more. But the issue with the game is that there's so much dialogue that I actually want to pay attention to, that I never really get a chance to actually do commentary or just let my mind wander out into my mouth and just spew out whatever's on my mind. Granted, FE Hero does have a bit of a story, but there's a reason I'm only on chapter 3 of book 3. Because the majority of my time actually playing this game is on Game and Chill, and I intentionally ignore the story to give myself more room to commentate about what's going on in life. So yeah, maybe Pokemon Masters is still new, all things considered. I gotta remind myself just how many features they've rolled into Fire Emblem Heroes over the 3 years that it's been out. And who knows, Pokemon Master may be in that same format, but there's also the whole issue that Nintendo won't stop popping out mobile games. Mario Kart, the mobile game, is coming out in a few days, and I would like to try that out because especially if they're free to play, I like to give every single Nintendo mobile game at least a shot. Because who knows, I might have a good... I've been having a harder time having good commentaries for Jackie K Tries lately, part of why I skipped out on my recording of Crypto Nectal Dancer, and now Pokemon Masters I think I'm just gonna scrap. There's a lot of situations like that. But the thing is, it's a game I want to try out anyway, so worst case scenario, I get to try out a game. Best case scenario, I get a good video out of that, trying out that particular video game. But wow, oh wow, this is running over half an hour. And there's other things I want to record. So I'm gonna see you guys later. I don't know, last week just felt real busy, I forgot why already. But I got this feeling in my gut that I'll be able to do Game and Chill a bit more frequently. As long as I do shorter videos, I can squeeze them in during the work week as well. Oh man, yeah, because I've done drawings too, but I would recommend just following me on Twitter to check that out. I basically did Stepember, and I was actually up pretty late last night working on a drawing of a game that I haven't actually played before, but I was watching someone stream and one of the characters really gave me inspiration to draw, I guess. I'll try to remember. That should be up on Twitter by the time this goes live. For real, Donald, though, take care.